Hello everyone and welcome to my vlog channel. My name is Chloe. This is my very first vlog and as you can see from the title, I am going to New York City. I'm going tomorrow. It's literally my favorite place in the entire world, so I'm super excited. And it's currently midnight tonight, which is why I'm keeping my voice kind of down because I don't want to wake up my family. But I'm packing because I left packing to the very last minute, and so now I have to pack. Little background information, I guess, on what I'm doing in New York. So I have been to New York before. It's not my first time going, obviously. I'm going to see a Broadway show. I am seeing Mean Girls the musical. Okay, Mean Girls is like my favorite movie, and then it's like my favorite musical. So like, of course I had to go see it, right? And then Ashley Park, the woman who plays Gretchen, it's actually her very last day doing the show. Like, so this is the last show with the original Broadway cast of leads. So I'm going to a monumental show. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even. It just turned Saturday, March 9th, and I'm going to see the show Sunday, March 10th. And it's gonna be a blast. I already know. I'm going with my mom. It's like a little girls' night. Well, girls' weekend. Tomorrow we're going to a mother-daughter tea, and then we're going straight on a train to New York City. Wait, straight on a bus to New York City. That is right. And we will get there at about 9 o'clock at night. Check into our hotel, and that will pretty much be all we do. I'm super excited. I just really hope that I get to ride the subway. You might be thinking, why would you want to ride the subway? It's full of crazy people, it smells like pee, there's rats, but like, I love everything about New York City. Even the crazy people and the rats and the smelling of pee, like, it's all just the culture, and I love it so much. Like, all the other YouTubers, they want to move to LA. Me, I'm going to New York City, baby. I will be on Broadway there. I know I will be on Broadway. I just have a feeling in my heart. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow morning. Now we are on our way to Panera Bread to get our dinner because we're gonna eat on the bus there. And we're getting the Panera for our dinner now. Maybe?
Is it?
Let me look. That does not look like a plug.
Really?
But you can try. So, a cup holder? Oh yeah, Mom. Pull out the circle thing. It's a cup holder. I don't know why there's two slits, but anyway, I get my own little.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave us free water. Love that. And there's free Wi-Fi too, so love that. And the bathrooms are really high tech.
You do yours.
Love that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I blog. Here, can you enter my phone? I'm gonna go.
Enter your what?
The Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. Entering the Wi-Fi password. I hope not. Well, yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun trip. Bye. The free Wi-Fi actually works. Guys, that was literally the best Caesar salad I've ever had. Y'all, I stan Panera Bread, like for real. Their croutons are so good, and their chips are the best chips on the planet. You can't fight me on this. It's the truth. It is 6, so we've been on this bus 2 hours and 30 minutes. Use the bathroom 3 times because you know your girl's got a small bladder. Mom, don't laugh. See you guys soon. Bye. The hotel, and super cool good news, we originally just bought like a standard room, right, and they ran out of standard rooms, so we have a suite now. Like, I've never even stayed in a suite, so we're gonna give you a hotel tour. All right, so right now we are in the opening room. This is the door behind me, like kitchen table, and then over here is our kitchen. Ooh. And then over here is a desk. Okay. Then we have some couches over here. Then we have some more couches and our first TV. That is right, our first TV. And then over here we have the window with a super cool view of New York City that you cannot see at all. So, oh well. But it'll be super cool and I'll show you in the morning. Then over here, we have the bedroom with the 2 beds. Mom's waving hi. And the second TV. That is right. There's 2. And then the second closet. I forgot to show you the other closet over there. And then finally, the bathroom, which is super cute. Like, look at this floor. It's just super aesthetic. So yeah, our hotel is super cool. It is 9, well, it's like 10 now. It's 10 o'clock at night, and the times are changing tomorrow, so it's really like 11 o'clock at night, but I am not tired at all. But we're going to bed anyway. So this is good night for tonight, and we'll see you bright and early in the morning for sightseeing and the Broadway show. Guys, we're awake. It is 8:15 in the morning. If you notice, I'm wearing the same outfit from yesterday. I won't be for most of the day. I'm just wearing it now because my mom thought that the sweater I had brought to wear today was not appropriate enough to wear to the church that we're going to. That's our first stop today. And then there's a couple other sightseeing spots I would like to see, and hopefully my mom lets us go there, including Marilyn Monroe's subway crate, which is like, you know, the iconic photo when she's like holding down her dress. It was taken there. So I'd really like to go there sometime today. And there's a couple other places that we want to stop by. And then we're going to the show. And then we're gonna have dinner at Hard Rock Cafe. And then more sightseeing. But off to the church now. Bye.
That's like really tall.
Hey everyone. So got myself some Starbucks because it's very cold and I'm very sleepy. But now I'm awake because I got a green tea latte. we're going to look for some brunch right now. So exciting. It's raining, in case you couldn't tell, which just makes it even more cold, but it's fine. Bye. Y'all want to see something cool? The heads of the building are literally escaping into the fog. They're that tall. It's so cool.
We're going to build a wall. It's going. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
You spill lipstick in my Valentino white bag.
Alright guys, we are at Potbelly. I can feel the rain soaking through my boots. My boots are soaked. My socks are soaked. It's not fun. But yeah, we're getting lunch. And you might be asking, Potbelly? You can get Potbelly anywhere. Why would you get Potbelly in New York? Because it's New York City Potbelly, not regular Potbelly. We are back at the hotel. My feet are completely numb. I can't feel my feet. It's not bad at all. So we're gonna get ready for the show. I'm super excited. I think I'm gonna just listen to the soundtrack one more time to get in preparation. I'm just wandering around my house trying to get some feeling back in my legs. The house, what am I saying? Hotel. This is probably the size of a studio apartment. I'm literally putting my feet on the radiator. Oh, never mind. The radiator is doing cold air, so I'm not doing that. I'll see you once I'm ready for the show. We're at the store. Hey guys, we are back from the show. It was super awesome. I cried several times and I completely lost my voice cheering at the bows. Like I could feel my voice leaving my body while I was screaming at the bows. So yeah, I'm really sad it's over though, but I can't believe it happened. Like seeing my idols in real life being the amazing people they are on stage, like what? That was just an amazing experience and I will never forget it for sure. And my mom enjoyed it too, which is good because I was kind of worried because there's some stuff in there like not really her style, but she enjoyed it. She really liked it. She even cried too, so we're doing good. So now we are going to get changed and then we are going to go to Times Square and go eat dinner at Hard Rock Cafe and then maybe do some stuff in Times Square. Not really sure. And stay tuned because like tonight I'm going to be giving my complete thoughts on the musical. So I'm shush, I'm vlogging.
You're what?
I'm vlogging.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this.
Alright.
up just to give you guys this, so you're welcome. My mom is mad at me because I'm doing this, but oh well. Before we started though, I just want to show you this. My mom bought me a poster. I'm so happy. This is so going on my poster wall. Also, 2 stories that I forgot to tell you today. So this morning I talked about going to the Marilyn Monroe subway grates. So we entered it into the GPS, we found it. It was not far from the St. Patrick's Cathedral, so we were like, what the heck, why not? So we walked to the location. There's no subway grates there. Like, there's a subway, but there's no grates. So we walk to the next subway station. There's grates, but there's like nothing to tell us if those are the Marilyn Monroe subway grates or not. So like, we go to the other side of the road, look at those grates, nothing. Then walk down the road, look at those grates, nothing. So like, I walked on all the grates. So if any of those were Marilyn Monroe subway grates, I walked where Marilyn Monroe took the iconic photo, but there was nothing to tell me if it was or was not. So like, it was pretty much a pointless trip, but it led us to Starbucks and the French pastry place, so, you know. And the second fun and fresh story for you guys is, so y'all know Hard Rock Cafe. It's where we went for dinner. It usually has a huge line to wait, an hour and 30-minute wait per se. We go in, there's literally 2 people in line, okay? And then he goes up to us and he's like, party of 2? We're like, yeah. And he's like, it's an hour and 30-minute wait for a booth or a table, but we have 2 spaces that are in high seats that are available now. So literally in entrance to the Hard Rock Cafe, we got our own seat. Like, that does not happen, okay? Especially in New York City. So, on to the review. I spent a lot of time coming up with these bullet points, so get ready. Alright, so, first of all, the performance, it was absolutely amazing. I was just blown away by how amazing it was. I just wanted to stay in that theater forever. Oh, y'all, I love theater so much. I would do 3 shows a day, honestly. Like, I wouldn't mind that at all. So, on to the little bullet points. So first of all, the thing about the production that we went to is Barrett Wilbert-Weed was not playing Janice. We had Boych. I know I'm botching that. I am so sorry to her. She was playing Janice, and it was actually her last day as well as Ashley Park's last day. So there you go. She is the understudy for Janice and Katie. Yeah, it was her last day, and she does not have as powerful as a voice as Barrett Wilbert-Weed. I mean, it can hit the notes perfectly. It's a great voice. It's not like as powerful and as striking as Barrett Wilbert-Weed's voice though. But she did some things with like the song. She just did different stuff, and some of it I liked more than Barrett's rendition on the cast recording. But then again, that might have been Barrett's changings, and she was just doing what Barrett had changed since then, because a lot of the singers did different things than they did in the cast recording. And I was like, whoa, that's not how it was in the cast recording, because you know your girl, she's memorized every note of the cast recording. But I think she came up with her own, because we stand an understudy that can bring her uniqueness to the role, and I really liked her uniqueness, and I liked how she was so tiny. It just like added into the dynamics, but like that's nothing to do with her. I also am tiny, so that will be me when I'm on Broadway. All the like added lines from the movie to the musical, like some lines have been cut, but then like they added a bunch of lines, and they're perfect. Like, I loved all of them. They worked so well. Tina Fey, literally one of the most amazing writers ever. Oh, I love Janice's wardrobe. Her first outfit, great. Her second outfit, great. I mean, all the costumes are great, but Janice's was just the best. Love her hair. Also loved Katie's hair when she was in Halloween. Damien's voice, Gray Henson, I think his name is so good. It is literally the most amazing male voice I have ever heard, and it's even better in real life than it is in the cast recording. And to be honest, he was the only one who sounded better in real life than they did in the cast recording. So props to him, but he was amazing. I loved every time he performed. I could not keep my eyes off him. And his George Michael bit, hilarious. Only people who have seen the show will know this, and I'm trying not to put like spoilers in here, just like my honest opinion, and then people who've already seen it will like get certain parts, and people who won't, you'll have to go see the show to see. And I highly recommend seeing the show, by the way, as long as you are a teen. I would say 13 and up, maybe 12 and up. So the song Sexy, there was a girl wearing bondage. I don't know how to feel about that. There were some wearing like lingerie, but it was like not that bad. But there was a girl wearing full out bondage. Granted, it was a sexy Abraham Lincoln costume, but it was bondage. And then there was dry humping going on in several numbers. You know, the sexually active band geeks part? I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm watching this with my mom. I just got so embarrassed. And like, there's nothing wrong with expressing your sexuality, but it would definitely be too much for someone under 10. Oh, the scene changes. The scene changes. I stan the scene changes. So good, so smooth, just wheeling out props. And I love the electronic backdrops, and like, you can do so many things with it. Like, the future of Broadway should be electronic backgrounds. I love it so much. Like, normal sets, they can be great for like Phantom of the Opera, Oklahoma, but like, oh, I just love each electronic sets. And like, they just had little pieces of furniture things, and the wheeling off of it, so good. And there's this one scene where they're it's like all of Katie's classes, and they're just like switching the chairs around, and I was like, yo, this is so cool. Oh, so good. So as I was saying, there were a bunch of new lines. Regina, I think, has the most new lines out of everyone, and they're all iconic. Her insults, they're even better than they were in the movie, but the delivery of them, kind of weird. You know what, now I'm saying it, she probably doesn't have the most added lines, because there were just a bunch of added lines for everyone. Ashley Park is the most amazing actress. Oh my gosh. Like, singing, she's a good singer, but her acting, like, oh my gosh. Like, her acting while she's singing, oh my gosh. I was like, what? You are so talented. Regina and Karen's voice is great. Katie's voice and acting, great. Ashley Park's acting, amazing. Okay? Amazing. And I'm sorry that everyone who sees the show after me will not get to experience that, because she was the best part of the show. And now that she's leaving, it's gonna be really sad. We will miss you, Ashley Park. Oh, this is a super cool thing I noticed. So Katie, she randomly goes like, yeah, like, so, I don't know. She just like slapping her hands together, like something like that. I don't know, but she does it a lot, like a bunch of times while she's speaking. And I was like, oh, that's her character gimmick, because like, characters are supposed to have a gimmick. Like, in one show, my gimmick was like, I was always clasping my hands or like playing with my hands. And then another one, my walk was like shuffling instead of like normal steps, because my husband was like great big steps, and so it was like a dynamic thing. But anyway, so her character gimmick was that. I don't even know if I'm doing it correctly. And once she was friends with Janice and Damien, they did it once or twice. And then once she became cool, she stopped doing it. Janice and Damien stopped doing it. And I was like, damn, the symbolism here. Oh, loved that. I love those little things you only notice, like clothing and stuff like that. Like how we start the show with Regina wearing white, and then on the day Katie overthrows Regina, she's also wearing white. Like, that kind of symbolism, I love noticing that stuff. Okay, the part, again, another part that some people won't know, the North Shore Lines costume part, absolute gold. I was dying in the audience. That was the funniest thing. Terrence Samuels shows his abs. I was so here for it. I was like thirst trap in the audience over here. Like Katie goes, oh, and I went, oh. And then the nerdy white boy from the Mathletes, he's officially my dream man. I don't know what his name is. I could find his Instagram if I tried enough, but I don't feel like it. I just know that he is the man of my dreams, and I will find him someday. So yeah, that sounded really creepy. And there's, in the beginning of the second act, there's this tap dancing number. I stan. It was so good. I love to see tap on Broadway, a little bit of old Broadway flashbacks, but also more tap on Broadway means more tap classes I have to take, and tap stresses me out and gives me a headache, but I still love it, you know, for Broadway. And Miss Norbury's belt in the beginning of Do This Thing, wig off. It was so good. I was blown away. I was like, yes, queen. Speaking of adults, Regina's mom had like a little part where we're like supposed to sympathize her. It was good, but I had no problem with her just being a comedic character. I was just like, oh, she's not a funny character anymore. We're supposed to be sad for her. So that was a little bit of a, oh. But besides that, yeah. And just saying, the fun, upbeat numbers were so funny and engaging. The entire show was just hilarious. The sad songs were so touching, and it was all super relatable. I recommend it for every teen, and this review has been way too long, so I will see you the next day. Bye! Right in childhood.
The problem about American Girl doll food is like it looks so realistic and like good, and like that's a problem.
Doll is living her best life, and I'm jealous.
Guys, this is so sad. We're going past all the places that we went past when we first got here. And now we're leaving. On Saturday nights, that place is hella lit. We're on the bus. Going home. I'm surrounded by people that I don't know. So I'm being very quiet. And the guy in front of me keeps looking back at me. For no reason. It's like New York. Guys, we're back home. Well, we're in the car to go back home.
Oh.
And I'm honestly kind of depressed.
I'm happy. Nobody stole our car.
I miss New York already.
Aw.
I don't want to go to school. I don't want to live here. I want to live in New York.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was wearing a New York City cap today. Caps aren't really my aesthetic, but it was actually kind of cute. I had my hair in a ponytail at one point, and like the ponytail was coming out here. It's actually cute. I liked it. I wore it because my dad bought it for me in New York last time, and I've barely worn it, so I was like, I should probably wear it here so that I've made some use out of it. This is the end of my New York City vlogs. I'm really sad, and
We love New York.
let's go back next year. Bye.